say we would always want to get involved at the start, or we want to be involved from, if possible, we're involved in helping clients decide whether they're going to buy a site or not. But taking that part aside, in terms of buying a site, the decisions around offsite probably need to take place a little bit earlier in the design stage than they would do in terms of selecting a contractor. So a predominant route for procurement, traditional two-stage design and build, we'd be looking to go out of stage 3 information. Whereas offsite, we would suggest that, given that everyone's system is different, certainly in the world of volumetric, that you'd want to get someone involved pre-planning, so during the stage 1 planning process, because you wouldn't want to go and have to change your design after planning to suit someone else's system. So there's a massive cultural shift there in order to kind of partner with somebody who can deliver that. And I think that's going to be the big change. I don't think anyone's quite solved it yet. People have got different ideas about running design competitions, getting people involved earlier, but fundamentally what it requires is the client and investor to take a bit more of a leap of faith than they ordinarily would do in a two-stage process. In terms of collaboration, I think it's important to understand, one, what contractor can do what. So I think at the outset, we need to understand from the client what the key drivers are. So is it speed? Is it quality? Is it, for us, it's purely to push on a sustainability angle? And then once we understand that, then understand the constraints of the site, then we should be able to advise as to what systems are applicable. At the moment, we're probably still in a territory where people have got an idea that they want to use CLT or volumetric. And as much as we're advocates of it, I think we still need to provide a balanced view. It shouldn't just be, this is what we need to use. We need to be able to offer advice to say, this is the best solution for this site and these are the reasons why. So I think we've done it really well historically, as I've said before, about concrete and steel, but not on offsite. It's understanding the limitations and benefits of each type of offsite, who can deliver it, and having the relationships with the people at those contractors to understand what their pipeline is. I think that one of the reasons why probably quantity surveyors, cost consultants have had a bit of a bad name in the offsite world is that without having the wealth of data and benchmarking that we've got from traditional, it's easy to resort back to what you know. So I think the offsite world of now, and certainly the contractors that we've been dealing with, are more willing to give up some of their data. So the only way that we would get comfortable with them as a delivery model is to be able to understand what their price points are, to be able to then understand what their system would cost on a scheme without having to get them involved. So I think it's at the start, there's still a long way to go, but I think understanding the quirks between everyone's product and what affects their pricing, is it span, delivery, whether the tenure mix actually works really well for their system. So I think understanding, it comes down to everything in the construction industry is about dialogue. People kind of silo themselves. I think unless you collaborate, you'll never and share information, that will really help to kind of move things forward.